This is terrible news for Disney, and this is beautiful news for us. Look at this right here. Look at this beautiful article over at that park place. Disney has lost over 30% of its audience due to the embrace of divisive identity politics. According to survey, audiences have had enough with the House of Mouse. They're done. They're walking away. And I'm going to hold you. I am proud to say I am part of that 30%. I am. I truly am. I believe that 30%, that represents good parents. That represents hardworking Americans that are choosing to protect their kids from Disney, because that is what you're doing when you are walking away from Disney, right? You are protecting yourself and you're protecting your kids. But this article reads, in a damning new survey conducted by Rasmussen reports and provided to that park place, the entertainment giant Disney is facing a harsh reality. Its embrace of divisive identity politics and the abandonment of traditional family values is driving audiences away in droves. Now, that is exactly what I just said, isn't it? Right? Because again, you don't have to be a genius, right? You don't have to be a person that does not like the Star Wars sequels to understand this, to understand that, you know, Disney choosing to include this weird woke shit in their movies is driving parents away. I mean, seriously. I mean, to be a responsible parent in 2025 means you are hesitant to expose your children to Disney, 100%. The Moana movie, for example, Moana 2, 10 years ago, if I was a parent 10 years ago and the Moana movie came out, no hesitation, we're going to take everyone, all the kids, to go see the Moana movie, right? Because back then, Disney wasn't doing this weird woke shit, right? They weren't including these weird identity politic talking points in their movies. Right now, in 2025, I ask first. I ask people first. Like, I ask them, hey, is this movie safe? Right? And what I mean by that is, nowadays with Disney, you don't know. Right? I ain't gonna hold you. I still don't really know much what goes on in that Moana 2 movie. But I would not be surprised if Moana's going through a transition or something, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I would not be surprised. You know, I would not be surprised if, you know, The Rock's character, what's his name, Maui, identifies as non-binary or some shit, bro. I would not. I'm telling you, that's just what Disney does now. Disney's gonna Disney. Right? But the article continues. The survey conducted from January 5th through the 7th of 2025 sampled 1,408 American adults and revealed a startling trend. Nearly a quarter of respondents, 23%, admitted to avoiding Disney movies in the past year because of the company's political leanings. An additional 9% were unsure, bringing the total to potential loss of audience to 32%. On the surface, Disney might take a solace in the fact that 68% of the respondents said they had not avoided the company's movies. However, when scaled to Disney's reported streaming audience of 157 million people, right, and that includes Disney, Hulu, ESPN+, the implications are staggering. If 30% of that audience means an approximate 51 million people are choosing not to watch Disney films due to politics, then the financial losses are enormous. So when it comes to Disney nowadays, you have to play it safe. You have to take a step back. You have to ask around. You have to do your research before you expose your kids to Disney. Now, some people are just outright not exposing their kids to Disney. They're just done with the company, and I don't blame them, bro. I really don't. You know, I enjoyed going to Disney World. I did. I think Disney World used to be a magical place for the entire family. And now I worry about going to Disney World. Like, it gives me anxiety, and it shouldn't be that way. You know, and it's all because they started doing some weird shit at Disney World. I mean, we saw that video where the people behind Disney World, behind the parks, they said, yes, it is our goal to expose children to LGTB issues. Like, we all saw that video, right? We've seen how, I think it's Disneyland or maybe Disney World, one of the two, where you go to take your little girl to be treated like a princess. She gets dolled up and everything like that. That Disney princess experience. You guys know what I'm talking about. Apparently, you go there And you think you're going to be greeted by a fairy godmother, and lo and behold, it's some dude in a dress. You know, I'm telling you right now, I would be livid if I show up right after I paid like $300, $400, however much it is, to give my daughter the Disney princess experience, and then she's greeted by some dude in a dress. And here's the thing: no disrespect to that person, right? No disrespect. Do you, boo? Do you live your life? Yas, queen, like all of it, shit. Like I don't care. Grown adults should be able to do whatever the hell they want to do. Just keep it the hell away from my kids. That's all I'm asking. You know, now if I'm a weirdo, right? If I'm a fan of the Star Wars sequels, if I'm a fan of the Acolyte, you know, of Rey, Reva, right? One of these freaks, and I choose to expose my kids to that. I mean, yeah, again, do you, right? Just when it comes to me and mine, nah. Yeah, I ain't rocking with it. But anyway, you guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.